Everybody, Raleigh here for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Stay tuned as I share with you a very interesting topic, and I hope that it will be insightful and you can share in the discussion below. Stay tuned. Fish keeping involves many different types of fish, from live bearers to mouth brewers to egg laying fish, right? It's very interesting when you actually see the fish actually giving birth. Now, today's video is sounding the whole topic of which filter to choose when you have live bearers in your aquarium or your pond space. So I have some live bearers. I had decided that I never wanted any, but I changed my mind and I started to breed them up again. As you can see in the container below, I have roughly about 4 or 5 fries. These are the size of the fries, and this is like probably about a couple days old, right? Now, picture I having 40 of these. Now, which one of these 3 filtration system, should I say filter system, mechanism, whatever you call it, apparatus or equipment, would be best suited for these fries? Number 1, let's look at my power head system. Now, my power head, as you can see, my power head has some little notches at the bottom where in which it would take up the water along with the sediment, and it will go through a filtration system, whether it be in my this bottle or it's in a bucket filter. But this is the mechanism in which I use to filter ponds, big barrel-like features in which I keep my fish in, right? Good. So this would be a no-no for this size fish, right? So therefore, I cannot keep any live bearers in a system which have this type of filtration system. Normally, I keep my Oscars, my Severum, and other type of cichlids that are not really ready to actually procreate as yet in a system with this type of filtration, right? Then I have what I call then there is the HOB filter. As you can see, it have larger notches than the power head, and it sometimes, depending on the size that you have, it might go all the way to the base of the aquarium, right? This one does go probably about 3/4 of the way, or probably say 1/4 of the way, right? Now, fries can easily swim or get caught up into these notches, and it actually be carried up into the filter container itself, and eventually the fish would die, right? Okay, then there is a sponge filter. The sponge filter mechanism works with an air pump, and the air pump will actually pump air into the sponge filter, and the way in which it is designed, the movement of the air from the sponge filter upward creates a vacuum which actually acts as a suction for all the mess that is in the aquarium. So therefore, all the mess will be suctioned onto the sponge itself, and then now periodically I will take the sponge filter apart, I will clean it, and I will return it, and it will continue its function, right? These are 3 mechanisms I use personally to filter my pond, in addition to plants, right? Okay, so in addition to plants, right? So this is a discussion that involve great thinking. Now, you might have cichlids, such as, let's say, you have some chromites or you have some convict cichlids. You know that they are going to be giving, you know that they are going, the fries are going to be free swimming sometime soon. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to adjust the type of filtration system you have. Now, some persons may say that for the hang on the back filter, you can actually put a little sponge or a little material around it tight, and it will prevent the fries from being sucked up. However, a problem I have with that is that the time in which my aquarium will take to actually be clean will be decreased, because all that filth will now be on the sponge or the material, and I would have to be cleaning that over and over more rapidly than I would have to keep clean the container, the HOB container, right? So for me, that doesn't go that well. Okay, to me, the best solution would be to use the sponge filter. Strange enough, sponge filter can be used to filter even large aquariums with large fish. all you need to do is to have a very large air pump that creates greater suction, which will result in the mist actually coming together on the sponge at a quicker succession rate than, let's say, a smaller sponge and a smaller pump with airflow. Share with me below in the discussion. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Right here for another fish keep in Jamaica. Bye for now. Cool.